Good evening and welcome to the 48th Annual Father Barry Christmas Classic coming to you from Jesuit High School. I'm Mario Ramos, ready to start day 2 of this 3-day tournament featuring 8 of the top parochial schools in the state of California. Up first, we have the Loyola Cubs from Los Angeles taking on the Garces Memorial Rams from Bakersfield. Going to jump right into it. No starting lineup announcement, so we'll try to set the lineups for you. Coming out for Garces, they'll be in the white uniforms. The white with the green numbers, green trim. They come out with the starting lineup of Paul Pacheco, Tyler Ellis, Elijah Wade, Isaiah Perry, and Matthew St. Clair as they win the tip. We'll start this first possession. Here's Wade. Set up something against this man-to-man defense from the Loyola Cubs. Get a steal from Jonas DeCrassel. The Cubs are on the run. Nice drop-off pass. Layup is good. Joe Murner takes some contact. No call on that one. And Murner gets the scoring started, and he's grabbing his backside a little bit. A little banged up on that one. It's going to be all right. So first bucket goes to the Cubs. Wade tried to slip in a pass over to Perry. Here's Ellis, fire a deep three. That one is short. Rebound by Jonas DeCrassel. DeCrassel out there with Hugh Vandewey, Trent Turner. Here's a corner three. Number 21. I don't have 21 on my roster. I got to check that one. Get that number for you. Oh, look, that's Quincy Watson. He was wearing 15 yesterday. Quincy's wearing 21 today. Trying to throw me off, Quincy. So Murner, Turner, DeCrassel, Watson, and Vandewey, the 5 for Coach Damian Powell and his Loyola Cubs. As Paul Pacheco's going to head to the free throw line, knocks down the first. Pacheco will get one more. Again, day 2 of this tournament. Both these teams played a game yesterday. Loyola 6-5 on the season. They've already played 11 games as Pacheco knocks down both. Some full court pressure here by the Rams. Again, 6-5 on the season. Last night they suffered a defeat 58-53 at the hands of St. Mary's. So we played the St. Mary's Rams yesterday. Here they're taking on the Garces Memorial Rams. As Wade has that one poked out from behind. It's going to stay Garces basketball. For Garces, they come in with a record of 3-2. Last night they played the home team, the Jesuit Marauders, and it was a tough one, to put it lightly, for the Rams. They fell 77-33. Andrei Stojakovic with 36 points for the Marauders to lead the way. They were able to pick up the victory. Here's Perry driving the baseline, double team, gets it over to Ellis. Wade take a three-pointer, short. Perry goes back up with it. And rebound to DeCrassel. He's looking to run. Up ahead he's got Watson, Turner in the corner. Now he's running the baseline. Kai Campos brings it up, looks to reset. 18 on the shot clock. As Campos will get it back off the fade screen. Fires a deep three and knocks it down. Kai Campos off the bench knocks down a three-pointer. And Loyola back out in front, this time 5-2. Wade looking for some help. Here's Ellis. Perry will fire a deep three. Grassel up ahead. He was looking for Turner and ends up in the hands of Watson. Finds Campos. He hit one already. This one's off the back rim. Rebound Pacheco. Wade spins. Now kicks it out. Pacheco's going to back up. Try to work on Campos. And we're going to have a hand check up top. Campos picks up his first foul. Second team foul for the Cubs. just underway. Again, I have 4 games for you. This is the first of 4 games. On this one, we'll see St. Patrick, St. Vincent taking on Cathedral Catholic. Then we move over to the championship side of the bracket where you have Archbishop, Mitty, and De La Salle, which should be a fantastic matchup. As Perry knocks down a deep 3. Shot one from that spot earlier. This time he gets it to go. So 3-pointer for number 3. We're tied again, this time at 5. Campos. Hands off to Watson. Both teams coming out man-to-man defense. Both teams out here early, especially the Cubs. Loyola was out here going through I want to say a shoot-around, but almost looked like a practice. They were working through some different stuff, both offensively and defensively. Nice block shot by Wade. Good defensive possession by the Rams. The Rams were out here early. Coach Dignan, as we got to travel out on the perimeter. Coach Dignan just really trying to change the mood, change the tone of his team as they're coming in. Again, we mentioned there's Wade's block shot. Good defensive play, way to stick with that. Mentioned the Rams suffered a tough loss yesterday. Put it behind you, come out, look to play as we have a clock situation. Shot clock never started, so we'll take it out again. Try it all over. They moved the clock down to 4:02, just as producer Luis was moving it up. All right, we're good to go. Trent Turner. DeCrassel tries to turn the corner and gets to the basket. Nice drive by Jonas DeCrassel. Nice lane light drive by Jonas. Puts the Cubs back out in front. Wade tried the 3-pointer, couldn't get that one to go. Turner crosses over, now tosses up a floater, it's short. Here's DeCrassel, leaves it short. The rebound goes to Ellis. Ellis trying to get into the lane, kicks out. Pacheco's 3 rattles out. Rebound pulled down by Labashane. Watson thought about it, now dribbles out, draws 2. Nice pass out to DeCrassel, wide open. Can't get that one to go. Another rebound for Ellis. Pacheco picks up his dribble. Now finds Wade up top. 18 on the shot clock as the Rams look to reset. Trying to go to work on DeCrassel, kicks it out. Ellis jabs. Now back over to Wade. Can't find it from range. And foul on Ellis. A little sportsmanship there. Pick up Campos. Ellis will pick up the first Rams foul. We have some substitution. Mishael Benaj. Also have Asher Garde. I thought I saw another Ram coming in. I think we got Sinclair coming back into the game. Out there with Perry and Wade to round out the 5 for Coach Dignan. The squad is down 2. As Vandeweghe gets a clean look on the wing. Knocks down the triple. Hugh Vandeweghe hits his first 3-pointer. Hugh had 13 last night in the ball game. He's tied for the leading scorer. The Cubs lost to St. Mary's, leading scorer for his team. And Perry's going to get called for the offensive foul. Barreled into Campos. Good defense by Campos. Perry will pick up his first. See it again right here. Campos holding his ground. Just took a shot. Watson brings it up against the pressure of Benaj. Now, nice baseline pass across the, actually out of bounds. And jumped out of bounds, so still in bounds. Good play design by Coach Damian Powell. Got the shot he wanted from Vandeweghe. There's Perry. There's Wade. Now that one goes down. Elijah Wade had some clean looks. Got to feel good to see that one rip through the net. Cuts it down to a 2-point lead. Watson gets a step. Watson stops at the foul line off the back iron. Rebound pulled in by Perry, and he was fouled. And you're going to get Labashane picking up a reach-in foul. Picks up his first. Couple more substitutions for the Rams. Sanchez, McGrath. And we also have Zane Noor coming in for the Cubs. Sanchez. Looking for Benage. Garde can handle the ball. Could get in his bag. Here he gets that one tipped. Vandeweghe comes up with the loose ball. Noor. Here's Joshua Ferguson. Ferguson. Out to Vandeweghe. Vandeweghe fouled by Garde. The height mismatch there between Garde and Vandeweghe. So Garde picks up his first. And some wholesale changes for Coach Powell and the Cubs, as Vandeweghe's going to stay out. Get 4 new teammates join him. Here comes Vandeweghe popping out to the corner. Short. Again, we mentioned we got a foul on the floor. Sanchez picking up his first. Murner ahead of the line for 2. We mentioned the Cubs out here early, working on some things, working on their offensive execution. And seem to be paying some dividends here in the early going. We've seen them get some really clean looks from these offensive set. In that case, from the out-of-bounds play set. Again, good execution from Coach Damian Powell and his Loyola Cubs. As Murner drops both of those, he's got 4 in the first. And the lead is 4. It's under 30 seconds left to play. Shot clock is turned off. Perry hands off to Sanchez. Trying to hit Garde on the back door cut. Garde, that's what I'm talking about. Creative with his finish. Garde able to twist and turn, use some English to get that one into the basket. 6 seconds left. Vandeweghe eyes the clock. Now gets it over to Watson. Watson back over to Vandeweghe. Good if it goes. And that one's long. And that'll be the end of the first quarter as the Cubs take a 12-10 lead into the second. We'll be back with the second from the Father Barry Christmas Classic on NorCal Sports TV.
Broadcast of the 48th Annual Father Barry Christmas Classic has been brought to you by Jesuit High School Sacramento, 500F Pizza, Big Hairy Dog, Downey Brand, Gianetti and Boom's Orthodontic Specialists, Hampton Inn, 1875 65th Street in Sacramento, Knights Paint Incorporated, Red Raiders Basketball, The Salvetti Group, The Tom Phillips Team, Thule Oil Company, Elk Grove Toyota, American Asphalt, and Golden State Orthopedic and Spine.
At Golden State Orthopedics and Spine, we want you to get your swing back, get your ride back, get your sprint back. With our top-to-toe orthopedic care throughout the Bay Area, we want you to get your life back. Golden State Orthopedics and Spine, ortho care for life.
Broadcast of the 48th Annual.
Back at the 48th Annual Father Barry Christmas Classic. Mario Ramos bringing you the action all weekend long, along with producer Luis Rangel, cameraman Johan Tate, Carlos Montanez. Start the second quarter. It's going to be Loyola with the 12-10 lead. Garces Memorial will have possession, a chance to tie. Or actually, it's going to be blue ball. Beg your pardon. So Loyola will have possession and a 2-point lead as we start the second quarter. Crassel, Nico George, Murner, Vandeweghe. We also have Kai Klein, the 5 for the Cubs. Garde, McGrath, Sanchez, Benage, and Perry, the 5 for the Rams. Smaller lineup here for the Rams. As the Cubs able to get it inside, but George can't make the layup. Perry crosses over to his left, got a step momentarily, now kicks it out to Sanchez. Scardet looking on to Crassel, trying to shake him. Two defenders, Sanchez wide open, three-pointer off the mark, and bounces out of bounds over to Loyola. And Loyola coming to us from Los Angeles, California. Father Barry actually taught there for a while before he came over to Jesuit as Vandaway gets a nice little hook shot. I don't see that too much anymore. That kid's fundamentals. And Vandaway, can be a prolific scorer. If you watch him play, though, he's pretty fundamentally sound. Gonna make sure that he's got his feet set, on balance, gonna get the shot that he wants. You can't really rush him or phase him too much. Perry takes a deep three, and Vandaway rips down the rebound. Now looking to push. Kicks out to Crassel. Won't go down. Rebound being fought for. Murner tried to toss it up, couldn't go. And now he's going to pick up a foul as Sanchez able to secure the rebound. First foul on Murner, fourth team foul for the Cubs. Both teams with 4 team fouls each. Cubs now with the zone look. Defense, 2-3 zone. As Perry trying to run a teammate through the baseline. Now he gets it back. Gardet, a couple head fakes, nothing doing. Good defense by George. Under 10 on the shot clock. Perry's going to have to go to work, and he lost the handle, but he was fouled. Looks like it's going to go on George. George picks up his first. Interesting, you got 5 team fouls on the Cubs from 5 different players. 4 team fouls on the Rams from 4 different players. 9 fouls in the game from 9 different players. Perry over to Sanchez. And this 2-3 zone extending the Rams offense as Gardet takes a deep three, but that one's long. Here comes Klein, kicks it over to George. George running the baseline now, drops it inside to Ferguson, but he's going to pull it out. Mismatch down low. Vandaway finds a cutting Murner. Nice pass. Murner now with 6 points in the game, but that was all set up by the Vandaway mismatch in the post. Able to turn and find the cutter. Good movement off the ball by Murner to make himself available. Here's George now looking to run. Gets out to Ferguson. Ferguson gets into the body of the defense and picks up a foul on Gardet. Second foul for Gardet. Ferguson to trigger the inbound. And that pass sails out of bounds. No one touched it, so it's going to go back to the baseline. So since no one touched the ball once it was thrown in, it'll go back to the spot where it was inbounded. The Rams trying to get a bucket here in the second quarter. Yet to score here in the second. Coming up on 3 minutes left to play, or 3 minutes played in the second quarter is Wade trying to find some space. Finds a teammate in Perry. Lost it momentarily. Gardet wanted it in the corner. He was open. We got a kick and a reset of the shot clock. Appreciate you watching here on NorCalSportsTV.com, YouTube.com/NorCalSportsTV. And we'll have every single game of the Father Barry Classic, including tomorrow. The final day. Today, a full slate of good basketball. Nice pass by Ferguson. Gets it to George and one. What a dime by Joshua Ferguson. Let's see that again. Take a look at this. Ferguson slips a nice little pocket pass to George, who takes the bump from St. Clair. Nico George will head to the free throw line. Chance at a three-point play. George can't get that one to go, but the Cubs keep it alive. Now George drops it off to Vandeweghe. He takes a bump, no call. And Garces heading the other way. Vandeweghe surprised there was no call on that one. Kind of agree. With a lot of contact. I like the play on too. And right here we get a call on the corner. As there's some pressure. And ultimately a foul. Nico George going to pick up his second foul. It's going to put the Cubs one away from the limit. So next foul will send the Rams to the free throw line. Wade looking for some help. Finds a safety valve in Garces. Active hands defensively by the Cubs. Ferguson able to get a hand on that one. Tip that one out of bounds. Really closes down some of these passing lanes when you're active with your hands, especially with the length the Cubs have. Especially up top. You got Ferguson up there at 6'5". George at 6'1". Pacheco trying to get inside. Good job to draw a crowd. Garces gets it over to Wade. Again, there's those active hands making something happen on the perimeter. That time it's Murner. Perry, there's 5 to shoot on the shot clock. Rams counting it down, and the skip pass sails out of bounds. Turnover goes over to the Cubs. Eight-point game with 3:33 left to play in the second. Vandeweghe gets it in the mid-post. Working on St. Clair. Fades. Got the roll. Nice shot by Hugh Vandeweghe. That's what I mean. Just gets to his spot. Not going to rush. Under control. It's a soft touch. Vandeweghe now at 7. And coming off a 13-point performance in his last game. And Wade's going to get called for the travel on the perimeter. So another turnover. The ball goes over to Loyola. Official and Wade having a conversation as to how he traveled. I like that. You should let him know. Not upset that he kind of was wondering why he got called for a travel. Explains it to him. Hopefully he can correct it. Vandeweghe for 3. Money. Hugh Vandeweghe, 7 in the quarter, 10 in the ball game. And the Cubs on an 11-0 run. In the second quarter, it was 12-10 to start. The Rams have yet to score. Here's Wade, tries to drop it off inside to St. Clair. Ball's loose. Now Perry comes up with it, tries to step through, and Vandeweghe throws that one down. What a block by Hugh Vandeweghe, making it happen on the defensive end. Take a look at this. Gets his hand on top of this and says, no, sir, not today. Timeout on the floor. Cubs starting to pull away. 23-10 at the Father Barry Christmas Classic on NorCal Sports TV.
Podcast of the 48th Annual Father Barry Christmas Classic has been brought to you by Jesuit High School Sacramento, 500F Pizza, Big Hairy Dog, Downey Brand, Gianetti and Boom's Orthodontic Specialists, Hampton Inn, 1875 65th Street in Sacramento, Knights Paint Incorporated, Red Raiders Basketball, The Salvetti Group, The Tom Phillips Team, Thule Oil Company, Elk Grove Toyota, American Asphalt, and Golden State Orthopedic and Spine.
Back on NorCal Sports TV, the Loyola Cubs leading the Garces Memorial Rams 23-10. I'm Mario Ramos. That's Coach Dignan right there with the Garces Memorial Rams. Trying to get the Rams going here offensively. Have yet to score in the second quarter. The Cubs, meanwhile, on the other hand, have gotten it going. Hugh Vandeweghe leading the way. He's got 7 here in the second quarter. What was a 2-point lead to start is pushed up to 11 as Ferguson looks to add to it at the free throw line. I'm sorry, pushed up to 13. Ferguson will head to the foul line. You see him go right at Perry and Ellis. Ellis is the one going to pick up the foul. It's his second. Ferguson will head to the free throw line. Ferguson got the start yesterday. Came in off the bench today. Knocks down the first one. I'm not sure if that hit anything. I don't think it hit the rim. Maybe it hit the baseline. Either way, it's going over to Garces Memorial. Wade. Ellis will fire. Ellis gets the three. Nice shot by Tyler Ellis. Breaks the scoring drought here in the second quarter for the Rams. Much needed basket. Lead is 11. Ferguson, again, that baseline pass finds Vandeweghe cross court. Can't get it to go. Nice rebound by Perry. Under 2 left to play in the first half. Perry, Ellis, 2 in a row. Can't get that one to go. Now Ferguson's looking to run. No one back defensively. Well, I take that back. Elijah Wade got back defensively. He said, hold up, mister. Come get there. Just give me a second. Able to knock that one out. Good defensive hustle. Looked like Ferguson was free and clear for a second. Ellis able to get back, and then Wade knocked that one out of bounds. Watson to Crassel. Turner back into the game for the Cubs. Out there with Murner, Vandeweghe, St. Clair, Perry, Wade, Pacheco, and Ellis. And they throw it up to DeCrassel, and he gets that to go. Nice out of bounds play. DeCrassel gets his second bucket. Nice pass by Watson. Ellis try to get it over to Wade. Dangerous pass. Now he gets it back in the corner. He double teamed. Ellis is in trouble. Looking for someone. Ball tipped over into the hands of Wade. Slips it inside to St. Clair. Nice reverse. Matthew St. Clair had the defense looking every which way. He slipped one way behind the ball to catch it. And then once he caught it, he used the backboard to reverse back the other direction. Got the layup to go down. The Rams followed that up with the stop on the other end. Now have a chance to get it in the single digits. That's an 11-point lead with 1:05 left to play. Perry hands off to Ellis. There's Pacheco. Wade. And Cubs running a couple defenders at each ram every time they catch it. And being active with their hands defensively. Again, there's another tip as there's 13 left on the shot clock. And the Rams will have to start this one from half court. Wade, some help from St. Clair, power hop. Pacheco's got 5 on the shot clock. Perry, not sure if he sees the shot clock. 2 to shoot. Ellis puts it up. That's not going to hit anything, but Clyde gets the rebound up ahead to Ferguson, and Ferguson's got the run-out layup for 2. 3 points now for Josh Ferguson, and Coach Dignan doesn't like what he sees there defensively. Takes a 30-second timeout with 20.7 left to play. Take a quick break and finish up the first half of the Father Berry Christmas Classic.
Golden State Orthopedics and Spine. We want you to get your swing back, get your ride back, get your sprint back. With our top-to-toe orthopedic care throughout the Bay Area, we want you to get your life back. Golden State Orthopedics and Spine. Ortho care for life.
Mario Ramos back with you on NorCal Sports TV. The Father Berry Christmas Classic, the 48th time they've been playing this tournament at Jesuit High School. It's the brainchild of one Father Berry. Thought it'd be cool to get all the top parochial schools together to showcase their contributions to prep sports. It's quite a basketball tournament that we have had. Who's who of players that have come through here, who's who of schools that have come out here and tore it up at this tournament. And there's like Luke Walton, Adrian Oliver, a bunch of good players that have Aaron Gordon, bunch of good players that have made their way through here. As Pacheco gets a three-pointer from the corner. And Klein got the rebound, but he was out of bounds. So Garces will have another crack at it with 10.1 left to play. Wade to inbound. Looking for Pacheco, the opposite corner. Pacheco draws 4 defenders. Here's Perry. Gets the three-pointer. Second three-pointer for Perry. As Vandewey's last second heave is short. So the Perry three makes it a 10-point game. As we head to the second half, Loyola 28, Garces Memorial 18. After one half of play, we'll be back with the second half from the Father Berry Christmas Classic on NorCal Sports TV.
Heading out on our own with our hope in the clouds, and we're starting to see that we're onto something. Feel it coming, we'll keep running, nothing in our way, and we got no reason to wait. Let the journey take you where it wants to. We'll continue to find our way through anything we face. We got what it takes. Here we go. All we need is an open road and a chance to see a never-ending world that's beautiful. Here we go with the sunlight on our skin. It's a brand new day. It's ours to take and we will let it in. This is where the adventure begins. Every step, writing stories that seek to be read, taking hold of the moment as we discover every color filled with wonder. Now we finally see we got everything we need. Here we go. All we need is an open road and a chance to see a never-ending world that's beautiful. Here we go with the sunlight on our skin. It's a brand new day. It's ours to take and we will let it in. This is where the adventure begins.
This broadcast of the 48th Annual Father Berry Christmas Classic has been brought to you by Jesuit High School Sacramento, 500F Pizza, Big Hairy Dog, Downey Brand, Gianetti and Boom's Orthodontic Specialists, Hampton Inn, 1875 65th Street in Sacramento, Knights Paint Incorporated, Red Raiders Basketball, The Salvetti Group, The Tom Phillips Team, Thule Oil Company, Elk Grove Toyota, American Asphalt, and Golden State Orthopedic and Spine. One falling down.
At Golden State Orthopedics and Spine, we want you to get your swing back, get your ride back, get your sprint back. With our top-to-toe orthopedic care throughout the Bay Area, we want you to get your life back. Golden State Orthopedics and Spine, ortho care for life.
You drove all the way up from Los Angeles.
From
We
Los
just
Angeles.
heard that. What made you put Miles Little into the camp?
Well, you know, we were looking for an overnight camp that would really help develop his sort of independence. And this looked like a beautiful setting for the kids, and also really foster his independence, meet new people. And I want to say one of the best things about this camp, this particular camp, is the ability to see the games live streamed on YouTube. It allows you to not be at camp, but also still participate in that particular part of camp. And so I thought that was really amazing. The announcers were great. The angles, the instant replay, it really made the kids feel special.
Would you bring Miles Little back up to camp?
For sure, 100%, and we're bringing friends. I think one of the wonderful things that I saw when I came to pick him up is how collegial, supportive the older boys are with the younger boys. And I think that is really heartening for me, because that's how I want my boy to be when he grows up. And so I think that he has some really great examples of really kind people on and off the court here.
This broadcast of the 48th Annual Father Barry Christmas Classic has been brought to you by Jesuit High School Sacramento, 500F Pizza, Big Hairy Dog, Downey Brand, Gianetti & Boom's Orthodontic Specialists, Hampton Inn, 1875 65th Street in Sacramento, Knights Paint Incorporated, Red Raiders Basketball, The Salvetti Group, The Tom Phillips Team, Thule Oil Company, Elk Grove Toyota, American Asphalt, and Golden State Orthopedic and Spine.
Heading out on our own with our hope in the clouds, and we're starting to see that we're onto something. Feel it coming, we'll keep running, nothing in our way, and we got no reason to wait. Let the journey take you where it wants to. We'll continue to find our way through anything we face. We got what it takes. Here we go. All we need is an open road and a chance to see a never-ending world that's beautiful. Here we go, with the sunlight on our skin. It's a brand new day, it's ours to take, and we will let it in. This is where the adventure begins. Every step, writing stories that seek to be read, taking hold of the moment as we discover every color filled with wonder. Now we finally see we got everything we need. Here we go. All we need is an open road and a chance to see a never-ending world that's beautiful. Here we go, with the sunlight on our skin. It's a brand new day, it's ours to take, and we will let it in. This is where the adventure begins.
This broadcast of the 48th Annual Father Barry Christmas Classic has been brought to you by Jesuit High School Sacramento, 500F Pizza, Big Hairy Dog, Downey Brand, Gianetti & Boom's Orthodontic Specialists, Hampton Inn, 1875 65th Street in Sacramento, Knights Paint Incorporated, Red Raiders Basketball, The Salvetti Group, The Tom Phillips Team, Thule Oil Company, Elk Grove Toyota, American Asphalt, and Golden State Orthopedic and Spine. One falling down.
At Golden State Orthopedics and Spine, we want you to get your swing back, get your ride back, get your sprint back. With our top-to-toe orthopedic care throughout the Bay Area, we want you to get your life back. Golden State Orthopedics and Spine, ortho care for life.
Welcome back to the Father Barry Christmas Classic at Jesuit High School, the 48th annual. I'm Mario Ramos, getting ready to start the second half of our first game here on day 2. It's the Loyola Cubs leading the Garces Memorial Rams 28-10. And this is our first game. Up next at 5 o'clock, we'll have the St. Patrick St. Vincent Bruins taking on the Cathedral Catholic Dons. Then we'll move over to the championship round, and what a championship round we have. We have 4 undefeated teams. You have undefeated Archbishop Mitty taking on their undefeated Bay Area counterparts, the De La Salle Concord, or De La Salle Spartans, excuse me, De La Salle from Concord. And then at 8 o'clock, you have a couple Central California undefeated squads in the St. Mary's Rams taking on the home team, the Jesuit Marauders, in what should be a fantastic evening of basketball. We hope you join us all night and all weekend here on youtube.com/NorCal Sports TV. You can follow us on our social media at NorCal Sports TV, Instagram, Facebook, and Twitter is where you can find us. Again, that's at NorCal Sports TV. Rams start possession, open the second half. Wade drives the baseline. Wade throws up a tough reverse, and Vandeweghe comes out with the rebound. Vandeweghe had a big second quarter. He had 7 points in the second quarter. He's got 10 in the ball game. As Crassel gets it off the cut. Nice pass from Watson. Jonas DeCressel. I apologize, DeCressel. 6 points in the ball game. Wade, Pacheco, back iron. Murner pulls down the board. Quickly up ahead. Ends up somehow in the hands of Turner. Pacheco nearly got it. DeCressel short. And DeCressel and Ellis fighting for it on the baseline. Last touch by DeCressel. Garces basketball. These teams hoping to make it into the consolation championship game. That'll be at 3:30 tomorrow. Again on youtube.com/NorCal Sports TV and NorCalSportsTV.com. Whoever comes up short in this game will play at 2 p.m. tomorrow. That'll be our first game, and that'll be the 7th place game. As DeCressel nearly had a steal. Perry able to hang on to it. Nice behind the back pass over to St. Clair. St. Clair finally went up, and then Vandeweghe got some contact on him. Vandeweghe's going to pick up his first. Check out this dime right here. Ooh, good pass. Matthew St. Clair will head to the free throw line. First free throw from Matthew St. Clair is good. 3 points for Matthew. .6'4" senior forward. There's 2 on that trip. DeCressel over to Vandeweghe. Murner. Nice ball movement. Turner. St. Clair with the rebound. Perry to Pacheco. Wade over to Ellis. Perry trying to drive. Vandeweghe cuts off the driving lane. Pacheco up top. Spins back to the middle. 10 on the shot clock. Drop it off to St. Clair. Reverse layup is good. Nice drop-off pass from Ellis to Matthew St. Clair. Able to find a sliver of space along the baseline. Get to the other side of the basket for the reverse. A lot of Rams on that side of the court. Loyola able to get them moving, but they travel. As Turner shuffled his feet. So the Rams, don't look now. Down by 8. Chance to cut it to 6 with a good possession on this trip. Trying to break some of that 1-2-1-1 pressure from Loyola as they skip it all the way to St. Clair. That one in and out of the hands of Matthew and out of bounds. Garces, one of the most successful athletic programs in the Central Section CIF history. They're ranked 4th all time with 123 section championships. Athletics, a vital and integral part of Garces Memorial, again from Bakersfield Catholic School's mission is to proclaim the gospel of Jesus Christ. Turner's three-pointer is long, so it's out of bounds to the lobby area of this beautiful gymnasium we got here at Jesuit. Super nice. Oh, gee, what the bullet pass the ref threw at Perry right now. Threw it at the feet of Perry. I kind of looked at him like, whoa, man, I wasn't ready. Pacheco. Wade, clean look out there, and he was wide open because St. Clair was setting an illegal screen. So second foul for Matthew St. Clair. It's going to be the first team foul as the referee explained it to Coach Dignan. Having a little discussion, a little back and forth as to what happened. 8-point game with 5 minutes left to play here in the third. Watson skips it over to DeCrusell. Turner. Rams in a zone look. Leave the middle wide open. Vandaway can't get the layup. Vandaway tied up and fouled. I believe that's going to be Ellis' third. We'll see what the call is. The Rams wanted a jump ball. And instead, they're going to get a foul. Yeah, it's going to be Ellis, and that'll be his third. Wide open to DeCrusell on the wing. Rams got caught sleeping on the inbound. Perry pulls out the rebound. Up ahead, here's Ellis streaking to the basket. I thought he was going to go straight up with it. Instead, he's got to kick it back out. Perry wanted the deep three. Turner cut off the space. Chaco hits Ellis back door. Ellis, nearly had the layup. I was being real active without the basketball. Here's Watson. Too strong. Vandaway, speaking of too strong, he's too strong inside as he rips down that rebound. His first bucket of the second half, give him a dozen, lead back up to 10. Wade, it's out to Ellis. He hit 1 3 earlier. Time kicks it up top to Perry. He'll hit another three. Isaiah Perry with 3 threes. He's got one in each quarter. 9 points now for Isaiah. That's a 7-point ball game. Closest the Rams have been since early in the second quarter, as DeCrusell is going to push that margin back up. Perry picks up the foul, his second, and Jonas DeCrusell with the and one. DeCrusell gets a step on the baseline. That Rams defense just got a little extended too far up along the baseline. Gave DeCrusell some space. One of the things you want to come out and you want to pressure, still want to be active defensively. Sometimes you can maybe extend yourself a little too much and leave yourself susceptible, especially along that baseline. DeCrusell with the three-point play, lead back up to 10. Chaco running a tightrope along the baseline. Gets rid of it over to Wade. It's tipped out of bounds. And a deflection. Keep it with the Rams. 16 on the shot clock. DeCrusell check out. Campos coming in. Perry calls out the set. 10 on the shot clock for the Rams. Have to work quickly. Pacheco. Ellis to Wade along the baseline. He's going to have to put it up. Gets it to go and one. What a move by Elijah Wade along the baseline. Take a look at this replay. Adding insult to injury here for Kai Campos. He takes a shot right there. He gets called for the foul. Sending Elijah Wade to the free throw line, so Campos picks up his second. And Wade a chance to get this back to 7. Free throw's too strong. Rebound pulled in by Ferguson. Watson, back over to Ferguson. Vandaway. Rebound Perry. Perry over to Pacheco. Here's Perry in from the corner, left it short. Rebound being batted around, now Ferguson pulls it in. Watson's got it, but the Rams are back on defense. And Perry nearly got that one off the deflection. Pass intended for Klein. Gonna stay with the Cubs as Garde, Nyes, and McGrath check in for the Rams. Watson up top to Klein. We got Vandeweghe in the corner. And got it! 3-ball corner pocket for Hugh Vandeweghe. Third three-pointer of the game. And great execution off the inbound. Set the initial screen for Watson, who's the inbounder. And shoot him up the lane. Draws the attention, and then Vandeweghe able to knock it down from the corner. And Michael Benage. Michael knocking that one down from the corner. Says, Hugh, I got you. I'll match you on the other end. Nice shot there by Michael. Wade, Michael again. This one's short. But Benage can't get that one to go. And we're going to have an over-the-back call. The official pointed the wrong way initially. But I believe it's going to be on Vandeweghe. Yeah, foul's going to be on Hugh Vandeweghe, his second. Good job by McGrath there to block out. He had Vandeweghe over his back. It's always a favorite call for like people in the crowd, the over-the-back call. They spot that one. They're going to let you know Perry nearly stepped in bounds. I think the official was looking at that. That was close. Here's Garde. Nice. Got caught in the air. Pass tipped. Now stolen by Campos. Campos tried to get it to DeCrucel. And that one bounced off his shin. Last touch by a Ram and out of bounds. DeCrucel. And Vandeweghe one-on-one against McGrath. Now tries to get back over to DeCrucel. Lost the handle and they're getting called for the travel. Empty possession there for the Cubs off the turnover. They turn it right back. Showing some pressure. The 1-2-1-1 press from Loyola. Perry looking to skip it over to McGrath. Now they skip it back to Garde. Garde, a nice little head fake. And this kid is shifty and he gets tied up by Ferguson. Possession arrow favoring the Cubs. That'll be Loyola basketball. Maybe some offensive turnovers, but I'm going to give credit to the defense and say there's some good defensive possessions being played out here. These offensives kind of hit a roadblock in the last couple of minutes. Here's Vandeweghe trying to skip it over to DeCrucel. He's got it laying on the baseline. Goes up against McGrath. Gets it to go. No foul. DeCrucel. He's having a big third quarter. He's got 7 in the quarter. He and Vandeweghe, the lone scorers for the Cubs. They lead this one by 10. Nice. Picks up his dribble. Now the Rams trying to the other side of the court. Here's Garde. The back iron. Rebound Wade. And Wade was grabbed on the arm by Ferguson. Ferguson picks up his first foul on the floor to be inbound for the Rams. 36.2 left on the shot clock, or on the game clock, so it'll be a 1 second difference between shot and game clock for the Rams. Wade try to slip it inside to McGrath. Pass picked off, and comes Ferguson. Ferguson picks up his dribble. Vandeweghe gets a step. Here's DeCrucel. Knocks down the three. DeCrucel continues his big third quarter. He now has 10 in the quarter, 14 in the ball game. And the lead pushed back up to 13. And 10-second violation on the Rams. Perry tried to throw it off the leg of a Cub. That would have been too late. 10-second violation. Gives the ball back over to Loyola. Chance to get a bucket here before the end of the third. Campos will play it in. DeCrucel had Vandeweghe wide open. Instead, he kicks it over to Klein, who overshoots that one. Perry's last second heave is short, and that will take us to the end of the third quarter. Loyola pushes the lead back up to 13. Garces tried to chip away, had it down to 7. The Cubs push it back up. After 3, it's 43-30 on NorCal Sports TV. We'll be back with the fourth quarter from the Father Barry Classic.
Golden State Orthopedics and Spine. We want you to get your swing back, get your ride back, get your sprint back. With our top-to-toe orthopedic care throughout the Bay Area, we want you to get your life back. Golden State Orthopedics and Spine. Ortho care for life.
Back on NorCal Sports TV, getting ready to start the fourth quarter. I'm Mario Ramos. Thank you for joining me. Thank you for joining me and producer Luis Rangel, cameraman Johan Tate, Carlos Montanez. Loyola leading Garces 43-30 after 3 quarters of play. We're ready to start the fourth quarter. Jonas D. Crisell leading the way for the Cubs. He's got 14 in the ball game. His teammate Hugh Vandaway, he's also doing his part. He's got 15. The 1-2 punch of Vandaway and D. Crisell has the Cubs out in front by 13 points. Isaiah Perry's got 9, pacing the Rams. And what he can to keep his team back in the ball game. Here he is with the ball as we start the fourth. Perry, Garde, McGrath, Benige, and Wade. As Garde gets inside, draws like 4 defenders and gets a call. Foul's called on Nico George, his third. Check this out. And there's 4 blue shirts right around Asher Garde. He's going to head to the free throw line for 2. Garde only a sophomore. 5'9" sophomore guard. We'll get one more. One of 4 sophomores on the roster for Coach Dignan. Elijah Wade, Asher Garde, Carson Acevedo, Mishael Benige, all sophomores. Young squad getting some experience for sure here at the Father Barry Classic. Cubs nearly threw that one away. Pass last touch by the Rams. We'll stay with Loyola, 28 on the shot clock. Ferguson. The Vandaway. Vandaway doubled. Now Vandaway hits to the post. He's got it on McGrath. Looking to go to work. Gets to that hook. Gets it to go. Hugh Vandaway. That's the second hook shot we've seen from Hugh. Got 17 points in the game. This one ends up in his hands off the tip. Kicks it up ahead to Ferguson. Power hop to the basket. Layup good for 2. 5 for Ferguson. The lead mushrooming up to 17. And Coach Dignan wants a timeout. The Rams need to talk this one over. 7:08 left to play. We'll be back after this break from the Father Barry Christmas Classic.
Up from Los Angeles. We just heard that. What made you put Miles Little into the camp?
Well, you know, we were looking for an overnight camp that would really help develop his sort of independence. And this looked like a beautiful setting for the kids, and also really foster his independence, meet new people. And I want to say one of the best things about this camp, this particular camp, is the ability to see the games live streamed on YouTube. It allows you to not be at camp, but also still participate in that particular part of camp. And so I thought that was really amazing. The announcers were great. The angles, the instant replay, it really made the kids feel special.
Would you bring Miles Little back up to camp?
For sure, 100%. And we're bringing friends. I think one of the wonderful things that I saw when I came to pick him up is how collegial, supportive the older boys are with the younger boys. And I think that is really heartening for me, because that's how I want my boy to be when he grows up. And so I think that he has some really great examples of really kind people on and off the court here.
Back at the Father Barry Christmas Classic, I'm Mario Ramos with you in the fourth quarter as the Cubs from Loyola lead the Garces Rams 47-30. 7:08 left to play. Rams to inbound. Going to face some pressure here from the Cubs. Perry looking for someone to inbound and didn't find anyone in time. That's going to be a 5-second inbound violation. Get the ball back over to Loyola. Loyola, one of the top-ranked all-boys Jesuit Catholic College preparatory schools in the country. D. Crissell would have had one of the best plays in the country if he'd have been able to throw that one down. My goodness. Vandaway to Campos. D. Crissell off the cut and blocked from behind by Wade. He was fouled from behind by Wade. Wade picks up his first, and Jonas D. Crissell will head to the foul line. You be the judge. The officials got a tough job, and we appreciate them coming out here and doing a great job. A little extra contact. As D. Crissell get the first one to go. Now 1 and 2 from the free throw line. Jonas with 14 points. .6'4" junior guard. 0-2 on that trip. Ferguson, nice pass. Slipped it into Vandaway. He tried to follow suit and throw it in backwards as well. He couldn't get the reverse layup to go down. Ellis can't handle that one. Pass out of bounds. Ball goes to the Cubs. And backcourt violation is to Crissell was never able to establish position in the front court. The ball will go back over to Garces. Back-to-back turnovers. Both teams playing hot potato with the basketball. You take it. You have it. Let's see if Garces can chip away. Down 17, 6.5. Here's Benaj. Second three-pointer from Mishael Benaj. Likes that corner spot. He's got 2 threes in the ball game, and it's 14. Ferguson to the rack. Left-hand layup is good. Good take by Josh Ferguson. 7 for Josh. Trap in the backcourt. Ellis gets it to Pacheco in the middle. Now Wade's got a clean look from the wing. Knocks it down. Good ball movement by the Rams. Elijah Wade spotting up. Now the pace picking up a little bit here. There's George. Gets inside. Campos thought about it for a second. Then gets it over to Vandaway. Crissell, Vandaway off the cut. Layup won't go. Rebound Pacheco. Kick out in the corner. Ellis. Pacheco in the corner. Rolls out into the hands of Campos, who's looking to push. Ellis trying to get back and stop, and that's going to be an offensive foul as Campos extended the off arm. And he picks up his third. Good defense by Tyler Ellis to get back defensively. Great hustle. Check out Tyler. Look at him cut off the ball. There you go. Move your feet, kids. Get in front of the basketball. Keep them feet moving. Good job, Tyler. Gonna have a timeout on the floor. Full timeout taken by the Cubs. We'll take a break. We'll be back after this word from our sponsors from the Father Barry Christmas Classic on NorCal Sports TV.
Podcast of the 48th Annual Father Barry Christmas Classic has been brought to you by Jesuit High School Sacramento, 500F Pizza, Big Hairy Dog, Downey Brand, Gianetti and Boom's Orthodontic Specialists, Hampton Inn, 1875 65th Street in Sacramento, Knights Paint Incorporated, Red Raiders Basketball, The Salvetti Group, The Tom Phillips Team, Thule Oil Company, Elk Grove Toyota, American Asphalt, and Golden State Orthopedic and Spine.
At Golden State Orthopedics and Spine, we want you to get your swing back, get your ride back, get your sprint back. With our top-to-toe orthopedic care throughout the Bay Area, we want you to get your life back. Golden State Orthopedics and Spine, ortho care for life.
Welcome back. 5:13 left to play in the fourth quarter. I'm Mario Ramos on NorCal Sports TV. It's the Father Barry Christmas Classic, 48th annual basketball tournament hosted by Jesuit High School. Loyola leading Garces 49-36. We're back to action coming up on 5 minutes left to play in this ball game. There's Elijah Wade. Over to Asher Garde. Garde with the spin move, goes right into Watson, offensive foul. Good job by Quincy Watson to anticipate the spin move, step in front, and pick up the foul on Garde right in there. Ooh, stepped up into it too. The third foul for Garde. Rams trying to bring up the pressure. Dangerous pass. DeCraft catches it under his basket. Being pressured by Ellis. And swing it over to Nico George. George. DeCrissell. And Sheikh Benaj gets a step, and Wade swats it away. Able to get his own rebound, or grab the block shot, I should say. Now gives it over to Perry. Let's fly by. Three-pointer, left it short, up and over the backboard. That'll be out of bounds. Forget we'll have 3 more games to follow, so stay with us on NorCal Sports TV and youtube.com/NorCal Sports TV. Next we'll have St. Patrick St. Vincent taking on Cathedral Catholic. The result from that game will match up with the results from this game. So whoever wins there, play the winner of this one. Same goes for the teams that come up short in those ball games. We'll play each other tomorrow. The 7th place game will be at 2 p.m. tomorrow. And our consolation championship will be at 3:30. Loyola trying to hold on and get there to the consolation championship game. On that one, Asher Garde was holding on to Nico George. He picks up his 4th. 6 team fouls. Both teams with 6 team fouls. So next foul will be shooting free throws either way. Purcell, nice backdoor pass. George gets the layup for 2. Great job of setting up the defender by George and then cutting back door, and Purcell putting it on the money. Garde, and off to Wilson. I'm sorry, to Wade. Benise gets inside and he gets called for the travel. Sanchez will check in for Garde. Garde with the 4 fouls will head to the bench. Nico George will check out for the Cubs. Be replaced by Hugh Vandaway. Vandaway gets it into DeCrissell. Crissell splits the trap. Gets it to Watson. Skips it over to Nur. Now the Cubs will reset. Vandaway trying to get past Ellis. DeCrissell stops at the foul line, can't get the jumper to go. Ball last touched by Vandaway, thought he was fouled. It's going to go over to the Rams. Garces down 15 with 3 minutes left to play. Here's Perry. That one short. The rebound goes to Vandaway. Tell you what, Ellis just wants to pick people up full court. I like it. He's guarding everybody. He's messed up on Vandaway. This one go over to DeCrissell. Cubs trying to tick some of this time off the clock. It's now with 10 seconds left on the shot clock. They'll look to go to work. DeCrusell gets a step all the way to the basket, challenged by Wade, who picks up the foul. Man, he might have picked up a little bit more than the foul as he's limping around half court. We'll take a look at the replay. Wade getting off his man. And you see him limping, trying to challenge DeCrusell near the rim. And Wade is laying down near half court. He's does not look to be feeling good at this moment. He's going to need some assistance. They're trying to, his teammates are trying to help him up, and Wade is going to walk off the court. And he's going to walk off the opposite side, so it's going to take him a little bit to get back to his bench, but they got a substitute for him. Looks like we're good to go. DeCrusell will have 2. Free throw is good for DeCrusell. Now 2 of 4 from the foul line. That's a chance to go over 500. Misses that one. The lead will stay at 16 with 2:28 left to play. Garces with the basketball. Perry working on DeCrusell. Kicks it out to Ellis. Ellis trying to turn the corner. Good defense by Labuschagne. Cut him off. And DeCrusell steps in the passing lane. He's got a run out. Going up. Ooh, challenge near the basket. Wasn't sure if he's going to try to throw that one down. He'll head back to the free throw line for another 2. Sanchez picks up his second. You see the replay. DeCrusell nearly had a dunk earlier off the inbound, the baseline inbound play. Thought he was going to try to throw that one down as well. Gets one more free throw to go. He had a big third quarter to help Loyola pull away. 10 points in the third. Got 17 in total. The game clock not running. As ball being knocked around, and now the game clock is started. As Turner picks up the loose ball. Here's DeCrusell. Again, I thought he was going to try to throw that one down, and Ellis picks up the foul. And maybe something to say a little bit afterwards. We'll take a look at the replay. DeCrusell was going up, and Ellis going for the basketball. Got his hand in there. Good hard foul. Make him earn it at the free throw line. This will be free throws 8 and 9 for Jonas DeCrusell. Off the mark. Get one more. As Coach Powell starting to get some of the bench into the game for the Cubs. We have Luke Hammerschmidt. DeCrusell goes 0 for 2. Joe Longo checking in. We also have Jonathan Chittick coming into the game for the Cubs. Pacheco hands off to Sanchez. He'll launch. Too strong. Ball last touched by Chittick. And will stay with Garces. And Max Stern and Chad Crisostomo coming into the game for Loyola. And put Crisostomo up there on the all-name list here at the Father Barry Classic. And there's Perry. He got his hand hit as he was going up. Stern's going to pick up the foul. And Isaiah Perry's going to go to the free throw line. He was shooting in that one. You see right here, just kind of when you see in the NBA when that guy's got his arm extended and they're going to rip through, get that contact. Perry able to do that, earn a trip to the line. Perry's first free throw is good. Put him now in double figures. He's got 10 in the ballgame. 2-2 for Isaiah Perry, senior guard. Now with 11. Rams still playing hard to the final minute. A minute and a half left to play in this ball game. 16-point game as Chittick can't get the three-pointer to go. Garde with the rebound. Garde 1-on-5. Now he's going to pull it out. He's like, wait a minute, they're all blue shirts. Gets inside, takes a tough shot over. Good defense of Hammerschmidt, and comes out with the rebound. Christosen. Oh, nice take. And it's going to be an offensive foul. Max Stern's going to pick up his foul. The referee said white 3 momentarily, but that's who took the charge. And there you see in the background of that shot right there. I missed it. See the St. Patrick, St. Vincent Bruins in the background getting ready. They'll hit the court next against Cathedral Catholic San Diego. Whoever wins that one will take on Loyola. Tomorrow at 2 o'clock is Garde knocks down the triple. We got 5 points for Asher Garde. Garces Memorial will take on whoever comes up short in that one. That one will be at 2 o'clock tomorrow. We'll have all the action for you on NorCalSportsTV.com, YouTube.com/NorCalSportsTV. Let's kick it out to Crisostomo. And going to get fouled as Garde picks up, I believe it's his 5th foul. It was 4th, so I gave him one too many. Excuse my Stanislaus State math. Missed one there, so he'll stay in the ball game. But it's going to send Chad Crisostomo to the foul line for a 1-and-1. I'm sorry, it's going to be 2 since they're in the double bonus. You can see it on your screen. I should have saw it on my screen. Double bonus for the Cubs. Crisostomo will get another crack at it. Missed that one to the right. Ball last touched by Perry. And that'll go over to the Cubs. So shot clock turned off. We'll see if the Cubs do anything with this possession or just decide to pull it out. There's Chittick. Crisostomo. Stern. Looks like the Cubs will be content to let the clock run out and come out of here with the 54-41 victory. Once again, that'll move them into the consolation championship at 3:30. They take on the winner of St. Patrick, St. Vincent, which is to follow. For Garces, they'll head to the 7th place game and take on whoever comes short in that aforementioned game. That'll be at 2 o'clock tomorrow. Again on NorCal Sports TV. YouTube.com/NorCalSportsTV is the place to find all the action from the Father Barry Christmas Classic here at Jesuit High School. So in the end of this one, the Cubs able to beat the Garces Memorial Rams 54-41. And there you see the lineup. The Bruins and Dons hit the court next. Then Archbishop De La Salle to follow. That one will be at 6:30. And then the nightcap, St. Mary's and Jesuit. Some great ball games here at the Father Barry Christmas Classic. We hope you guys stick around and join us. We appreciate you guys checking out this one. Once again, the Cubs beat the Rams 54-41. So for producer Luis Rangel, cameramen Carlos Montanez and Johan Tate, I'm Mario Ramos saying thank you for watching the Father Barry Christmas Classic on NorCal Sports TV.